Hey guys, meteorologist Doug Hetty. I hope you are having a great Monday so far. Of course, we have two storm systems that are going to be affecting us as we go through the next couple days. We are going to have some wintry weather across the region. It really comes down to where you live, and it's a very tricky forecast because, like always, we're kind of right on that rain, snow, ice line. Of course, Weather 2020 video. Huge shout out to my boy Superior Roofing and Construction, four-state premier roofing contractor. They're local to Joplin, Missouri, but they service Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Missouri. So if you have roofing needs, give them a call. The number is right there on the screen. So, of course, today we're going to break down what's going to happen this week. We actually have three storm systems which are going to affect us because we have another one which is going to be moving in as we head toward the weekend. Still getting over the Chiefs. I know it's just a game, but still stinks. That was not good. Not good at all. But it's Monday. Here we go. All right, so first off, you can see winter storm watch in effect. So this is kind of grayish blue. So this includes from like Macon, Missouri, Kansas City, Columbia, down toward Wichita. It does include like Chanute, right on the edge of Chanute, and all the way back through western parts of Kansas. And this is going to be for wave number 2 that really kind of moves in tomorrow night and into Wednesday morning. So let's go ahead and see what's going on out there right now. We have our first wave, which is kicking in. This one's a much weaker wave. It's an open wave. It just doesn't have a lot of oomph to it. You can see some snowfall already across central parts of Missouri, but that is not reaching the ground. But the rain kicking in down across southern Oklahoma, southern parts of Arkansas, that will increase as we go through the rest of the day. And this first wave is majority going to be rain, majority south of I-44, and also majority fairly light across the region. Still a lot of question marks because we are right on that line where just 1 degree difference is going to change this entire thing. All right, so let's go into this evening. Here's 6 p.m. Showers increasing along that Kansas-Oklahoma state line. Showers increasing through eastern parts of Oklahoma into Arkansas and southern parts of Missouri. As we go through the night, especially in the higher elevations in the Ozarks here, you can see a little pink mixing in. That is some sleet, and there most likely will be a little bit of sleet mixing in from Joplin over to Springfield. You can see it kind of flares up. So here's 2:30 in the morning. So at this time, Coffeyville, Joplin, Northwest Arkansas, Springfield, I do think there's going to be some sleet mixing in. I don't see a lot of issues because temperatures overall are going to be fairly warm. I do think we'll get down to about 32 later on tonight, but still overall, I don't see a whole bunch of issues. As this wave continues to work through during the morning hours tomorrow, there could be a little band of light sleet and snow that tracks across southeastern Kansas into southwestern Missouri. But overall, it doesn't look like a huge deal. I think any accumulations are going to be pretty minor, but still something we'll keep our eyes on. Now we get into Tuesday evening. Temperatures stay cold. The atmosphere is saturated. And here comes the stronger wave. So this starts to push in Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. This is going to be interesting because we're going to have showers and thunderstorms through Oklahoma. But this band rolling out in northeastern Oklahoma is going to be pretty heavy. It's not going to last super long, but pretty heavy. But I think from Tulsa to Joplin, we're right on that line. That I-44 corridor is right on that line where could get some thunder sleet as we get into Tuesday night and Wednesday morning. And then there's another sharp cutoff in southeastern Kansas where it goes all over to snow. Kansas City, you will be getting some heavy snow. Topeka, Wichita, all heavy snow as it tracks into central Missouri. So let's go to 9 a.m. on Wednesday morning. You can see from Springfield to West Plains to St. Louis, that's all sleet. And then Joplin's right on that line of it could be rain, could be sleet, could be snow, or a mixture of all of it. And because of the wintry mix, that keeps those amounts down just a little bit. So where it's all snow, that's where the amounts are going to be higher. So now at this point in time, we have, let's see here. Let me zoom in just a little bit here. We have moderate snow from central Kansas up toward Topeka, Lawrence, Kansas City, And then this whole system, as it pushes out, because it doesn't last very long, by Tuesday or Wednesday afternoon, everybody should end with a band of snow. And then this whole system's pretty much gone by Wednesday evening. But it is going to drop quite a bit of ice and snow. All right, so let's look at tonight first. Oh, let's say tonight, tomorrow, because there is that little weak band of light snow that could roll through tomorrow. So really from Wichita, southeast Kansas, Joplin, Springfield, down toward West Plains, I just have a little white little polygon there. That is going to be minor accumulations of ice and snow. But if you live in the white, there could be some slick spots tomorrow morning and then through the middle of the day, but I'm not anticipating a lot of issues. I think it will be a little bit heavier, where you could get 1, 2, or 3 inches of snow and sleet once you get from West Plains to Poplar Bluff over toward Paducah. That's where it's going to be a little bit worse. All right, so let's go into the Wednesday storm. This is a much bigger system. Now, remember, we talked about that rain-snow line, and because of that, that causes some issues. So northeastern Oklahoma, southwest Missouri, northwest Arkansas, here in the white, I just have sleet and snow under 1 inch, because 1 inch of sleet is equivalent to about 5 inches of snow. And that's where it's going to be that wintry mix. Yeah, there's going to be some slick spots, but temperatures hover right around freezing. So really from Joplin south right now, it doesn't look like it's a huge deal, but something we want to watch. And then once you get north of Joplin up toward Pittsburgh, 1 to 3 inches of snow is a pretty good bet. And then Chanute, Nevada, you guys will probably be in that 3 to 4. Then you can see this 3 to 6 band through all central Kansas, including Wichita. But once you get over toward Topeka, Lawrence, and Kansas City, into central Missouri, into northeastern Missouri, all the way up toward Chicago, that's where there's going to be 6+ inches. Most likely pushing 10 in spots. So this is a really big storm system that is going to be rotating through. But where I live, we're right on that line, so it's going to be a mixture of just about everything. And of course, we're going to have to fine-tune this as this system gets a little bit closer. All right, so let's talk about the pattern. We are in the part of the pattern that right about January 1st. Now, of course, January 4th and 5th is when that big snow occurred in Kansas City. About a foot of snow, and even in Joplin, we got about 1.5 inches. That storm system is returning this weekend, but it's kind of a flip-flop, and I know this isn't going to make sense, but it's due in Saturday. But the version that we are seeing on Wednesday is more of the version that we had on January 4th, if that makes any sense. And that's why Kansas City's in that big stripe again, because it's that system. But we get this system that rotates through. Now, if you remember around January 10th, 11th, and 12th, northwest Arkansas, Joplin, all picked up a 1/2 foot of snow. That storm system returns next Tuesday into Wednesday. So let's keep our eyes on that. But this time around, we don't have the cold air like we had in the month of January. So obviously, there's a ton to watch, guys, as we head through the next couple days. I'll be at KOAM tonight, 5, 6, 9, and 10, so I'll keep you guys updated. But wanted to get you guys out a video. Any comments, questions, leave them in the comment section below. We'll chat soon.